Would would you tell us your story, sir?
Yes, my name is George Oprea. This is my beautiful girls, Emma and Gabriela, two miracles. Doctors told my wife she could never have babies. 11 years later, she comes. So anyway, the story of our family is that I grew up in Romania till I was 17 years old. I'm 46 now. Got here September 8th of 95. My daddy got here about 3.5 years earlier. His parents were already here, immigrated from Romania in 82 after fighting the communism for 10 years to just let them have a passport. They couldn't get a passport. So finally the communism, after 10 years, they said, y'all lost your mind, you're a what's it called, radical Christians, here's your passport and you got 48 hours to leave the country. And so my grandparents with 7 children left the country in 1982. Daddy came and visited in 86. My mom did not want to come at that time, so my daddy was forced to come back home just for 3 days later for the Secret Service to come and storm in our home, interrogating my daddy. Took him to the headquarters. They almost killed him. 3 days after he returned from U.S. This is 1987. So when communism collapsed in 89, my daddy came back, visited his parents in 92. At that time, everything was going down the drain in Romania. There was no future for us. My mama said, whatever it takes, don't come back. Whatever it takes, don't come back. So my grandparents were already citizens. They went to the immigration, submitted the application. There's a program, a family reunification. They fill out all the paperwork, did whatever needed to be done. They needed a sponsor. They approved my daddy and they said, there's a line, sir. Get in the line. We'll notify you when your turn is coming. So 3.5 years it took for the paperwork to go through, and the rest of the family, we were notified in Romania. Actually, I was a kid playing, and I see the mail lady coming with a big old yellow envelope, and it says on it, United States of America Embassy. Within 2-3 weeks, we went to the embassy, did all of the paperwork, all the vaccinations and everything, and we got reunited September 8th of 1995. We landed on Chicago O'Hare. Didn't speak one word of English.
Wow.
The first word I've heard from an American person was this lady in the airport when she, after we were admitted in, she gave me my paperwork and my green card. Said, welcome to the United States of America, the land of all opportunity. I will never forget that word. So here we go. We came, my daddy was already established in Georgia, working stucco. Putting stucco on houses like that. This was right before the Olympic Games. Everything was booming in Georgia. Long story short, we did stucco for about 1.5 years, and then my daddy one day gathered all of us. We were 8 brothers, 6 brothers and 2 sisters. My daddy gathered all of us one day and said, boys, it's time for us to start doing something for ourselves, otherwise we will die slaves. And we took credit cards of $2,000 each with the family and faith in God. He started this little cabinet shop from nothing. Buying tools from the newspaper, Atlanta Journal-Constitution. 2 years later, we moved from 1,500 square foot shop into 18,000 square foot shop.
Thank God.
We started that cabinet in 1996, May to be more exact. In 2007, we were employing about 70 people and about $8 million in sales. That is still good. Daddy still didn't speak English. He always takes me with him to appointments and push me, expecting me to know, but I didn't. I was speaking more with my hands. And just like you see, I'm speaking now. I've never been to school an hour, and I had to learn English and Spanish just as good as English. Land of all opportunities. And now I had opportunities to destroy my life, to get into drugs and stuff like that. I never touched one. Daddy said this, boys, we will work hard, we will be honest, God will bless us.
That's right.
My daddy passed in 2009. We, as a company, we were not at the ground, below ground. My little brother saved the company by selling everything he had, including his family car, sold the car to pay people and pay the materials to the people who he owed. And then finally work started picking back up. And right now, as we speak, my brother's shop, because he took over the company, we then split it because we're all married by now. We all on our own. I do full remodeling right now and new construction, and my brother kept on going with the cabinet shop. He's probably at about $30 million a year in sales right now, and he's number 5 in the country. Oprea.com. If you go to Oprea.com, that's our last name, O-P-R-E-A. Oprea.com. You'll see everything about our family in there.
Oh, wow.
And when it comes to politics, I'm not a Republican. I'm a conservative because I grew up under communism. Communism and socialism, they're twin sisters.
Absolutely.
If you want socialism, you talk to me. I was 5, 6 years old, and my parents would wake me up sometimes at 5 in the morning to send me at the store to stand in line for 9 o'clock opening. Stand in line from 5, and sometimes there's 50 people ahead of me. And guess what? They gave me a little bag with some money and a punch card. Punch card. Y'all know what ration is? You get 3 bread. See you next week. You couldn't go from one county to another to buy stuff. You have to ID. You can only buy from within your county, and everything was rationed. You had a car, 20 liters of gas per month, maybe 2-3 kilos of sugar or rice, or 1-3 liters of cooking oil per month. That's all you get. We were blessed that we lived in the countryside, and we grew most of everything. Our family did not go hungry, but a lot of people did. And actually my grandparents, because the biggest hunger was in the 70s in Romania. People were starving to death. So here we are in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, 30 years later,
American
Celebrating America.
get to witness.
And we're thankful to have you here.
We work hard, look at my hands. We work hard, I do construction. If I show you my knees, you will probably understand more. They put me in the hospital twice. I get on my knees whenever I have to. I don't just tell, hey, do this. I lead by example. And I got more work than I can handle. And if anybody tells me they cannot find work in America, I got 2 words for you. You are lazy.
There you go.
That's all.
Yes.
God bless us. Go Trump.
Thank you, sir.
Now let's go get a coffee.
Yeah, that was so good. Thank you.